as we open the final 12 minutes of action. Mag-umargin po kasama natin si James Velasquez at ang buong puwersa ng inyong Sports 5. When we say buong puwersa, ultimo. Nasa sidelines natin, merong Riza Diaz, merong Erica Padilla, Nico Ramos still here, and Aaron Atayde. Everybody pitching in to make this event even more special. We've had a bunch of guests already, a couple of guests already helping us out throughout the coverage. Ang hindi natin masyadong natutukan, yung mga malaking performance na nakita natin so far. James, sino na ba ang mga stat sheet fillers natin?
Well, so far, para dito, Terence Romeo gets a bucket inside. Para sa North All-Stars, Calvin Abueva already with 31 points and 13 rebounds. Dapat Aguilar with 25 and a lot of Showtime dunks. Para sa South, si Greg Slaughter may 22 points and 7 rebounds. Could have made it 25 if he had the 3. Ito si Jeff Chan may 19. Si PJ Simon meron naman 16. Para sa ating Jimmy Alapag-Watch, meron siya 9 points and 13 assists.
So yan po yung mga performances na tututukan natin. Alam naman natin, pagkatapos ng larong ito, as Jeff lines up another one, yun din ang isa pa nating aabangan. Ano? Sino nga ba ang matuturing ang All-Star MVP? And of course, yung nanalo sa sayawan kanina bago magsimula laro as James misses on that one. Romeo on the attack, goes over to the left side. Terence, no. Calvin cleans it up. Another couple of points and another board.
Like what we mentioned, itong si Calvin Abueva, a very versatile skill set, can get shots on his own, can get them through offensive rebounds, at saka pwede siya mag-off the ball, makakascore din siya rin as Romeo.
Misses on that one. Polly, hinayang na hinayang. 135, 133. It's just a 2-point ball game. James Yap all the way to the hole.
Yeah, 6 points in the game. Ito si James Yap, sinalso pa bola, gets a layup.
Finally breaks that prolonged silence para dito sa South. As Terence Romeo gets a putback.
Nakita mo dito, medyo game face na yung mga players. Si Pingris, sinagawan yung kakampi na si Mark Baroka.
Bing all the way, goes reverse. And we are all of a sudden tied at a $137, James.
14 points already para dito kay Mark Pingris. Ulit nga sinabi ni Harvey Carey, towards the end of the third quarter, magseseryoso na yung mga players dito. Pride is at stake.
Baroka, nagtinikling dun sa baseline. Romeo pushing it hard. Lee and Abueva with him. He goes to Calvin for the throwdown.
Two of the best young talents connecting on that fast break play.
Pringle trying to feed Slaughter. Play broken up by De Ocampo, and you see both sides starting to play sticky defense. Romeo from Lee for the left-handed finish.
And how often can you see that Lee assisting Terence Romeo?
Major run put on by the North to open the sport in final quarter. That's now a 16-2 run. Make that an 18-2 run for the guys from the North.
Initially, iniisip ko yung size advantage ng South. Baka maging problema para sa North. Pero kina-counter ng North. They're running and gunning. And so far, they have been devastating here in the fourth.
Chan misses. Romeo touches it over to Lee. The lethal weapon. Inaaya niyang sumabay sa kanya sa takbuhan. Ito si Romeo. Napataas lang yung backpass niya.
Siyempre, hindi naman tatagyan ni Terence Romeo kung i-assista mo para makashoot siya lalo.
Timeout requested here. 143-137 is your score. Calvin Abueva has definitely put on a show. Tingnan natin ano pa magaganap in the last 8:39 of this game. Back with us for the final 8 minutes ng ating 2015 Smart PBA All-Star Weekend. Brought to you by Smart. Live more. Sa puntong ito, makibalita ulit tayo kay Ms. Riza.
Kasama ko dito si Big Game James Yap. At kanina nakita nga natin ilang beses niya dinadakot-dakot yung bola. Ang bali-balita talaga, isa to sa may pinakamalaking kamay na player ng PBA. Kaya gusto ko sukatin eh. Kung gaano kalaki, pakita natin sa camera. Ay, Diyos ko. Tignan mo naman, Magu. Kaya mong i-cover yung buong kamay. Kayang-kaya. Malaki nga ang kamay ni James Yap. Pero James, kamusta yung laro so far?
Okay naman, nakikita ko naman na nag-enjoy yung mga fans. And then, syempre, dikit yung laban niya. Pero ang ano pa rin namin, gusto namin manalo. So,
Parang nagkakaseryosohan na nga. Mahirap ba kalaban si Pingris?
Si Ping kahit saan mo dalhin, talagang seryoso yan. Kahit sa anong bagay, seryoso si Ping. So, nakikita naman natin talagang dinadala niya yung bola at saka nilay up na kaagad.
James, Magu?
Thank you, Miss Riza. Jeff Chan knocks in another three-pointer. On an interesting side note there, si Riza naka-holding hands si James. Chancing, ikaw Pero Jeff Chan lighting it up from deep.
He has 22 points in the game.
Lee babawi. Over his teammate, Jeff. The looper doesn't drop. Arwin Santos, put back is good.
The fake, the shot, and the finish for the former PBA MVP and the finals MVP in the Philippine Cup.
145-144 is the score. And even during that last timeout, malapit na tayo dito sa bench nila Coach Alex Quanton. Nararamdaman mo may tension na yung kanilang usapan in the huddle.
Pag dumidiin na yung mga bilin ng coaches, that's when you know that they want to put the pedal to the metal already dito sa ating laro.
Justin Melton making his way back onto the floor. Makakasama niya para sa North etong sina Terence Romeo, Calvin Abueva, Arwin Santos, and Mark Pingris. Para naman sa mga naka-asul, we see Joe Devans, Reyna Lugnatan, Jeff Chan still there with Mark Baroka and Stanley Pringle. Chan na libre na naman. Big pick from Lugnatan. He overcooks this one though, but Pringle keeps it on that side of the floor. Shot clock did not reset. Pringle putting on a show. But Mark Pingris right there to stop him on his tracks.
You know, ilang beses ko na narinig itong si Mark Pingris pag ini-interview ko dati ng courtside reporter pa ako. And the one thing he always says at our interview, alam mo naman kung paano dumepensa si Pinoy Sakuragi.
Sabi nga ni James, kahit saan mo lagay si Ping, seryoso, ayaw magpababoy, ayaw magpabastos dito sa mga mas nakakabata, lalo rookie ki. Veterano siya
At sinasabihin niya si Stanley Pringle, hindi ka naman makaalis na sa harap ko eh.
No ID, no entry. Sabi nito ni Ping. Pingris yata yan. 148-140. 148-142 is the score. 6:05 na lang ang natitira sa ating All-Star Sunday.
Terence Romeo at the free throw line. He has 21 now in the game. Ang bigat ng offensive output nitong Northern All-Stars. Si Calvin Abueva, 35 and 15. Romeo may 20 na, or 21 rather. 25 naman ay tatala ni Japet Aguilar with his early dunking festivities.
Alapag back on the floor. Joe Devans takes it all the way to the rack. That cuts this deficit to 5 points. Melton on the attack. Goes over to Ping. Nice fake by the Sakuragi. Nakapagpasabit ng foul sa pagkakataon na yun. And now si acknowledging na isahan siya doon.
Kanina nasasanay na si Asi Taulabo to try and challenge because they've been taking it strong to the rack. Wala masyadong fakes.
Timeout muna requested here with the North still up by 5 points. Mark Pingris looking to extend this 6-point lead that the North is sitting on. 5 minutes and 37 seconds na natitira dito sa Puerto Prinsesa, James.
And of course, nakita na natin, again in the timeouts, I was trying to listen to the South team. They were really trying to get it into the half court now. Pinasok na si Jimmy Alapag, Asi Taulava. Stanley Pringle now playing, I think, the 2 spot with PJ Simon playing the 3.
Joe Devans will complete that 5. PJ over at that baseline. And door shot on him by Mark Pingris.
Ito si Ping, kabisado na yung galaw ng kanyang kakampi. A huge factor, especially defensively.
Arwin couldn't pull the trigger. Lalabas ulit dito kay Abueva. He hesitates on taking the long one. Calvin misses. Taulava para sa rebound. Pagkakataon na South makalapit. It is Jimmy with the leather. Goes over to Devans for the throwdown.
And Jimmy keeps on giving. Dito sa ating laro, another assist para dito kay Jimmy Alapag, assist number 16.
Arwin for 3, rings the bell. That makes it another 7-point lead para dito sa North.
Para dito sa North, their quickness, their outside shooting is very important.
Pringle kicks it over, JDV. But Aussie secures the board. Aussie to Pringle. Foul already whistled on the pass. Or what was the violation?
nakita natin dito, Mark Pingris giving up the foul. Obviously with the size disadvantage, but never at a disadvantage when it comes to heart, when it comes to effort. Playing the 5 spot para di sa Northern All-Stars.
Peter June in trouble, out to Jimmy. Romeo closing out on the cap. Jimmy once again on the reset. Lalabas muna dito kay Cyrus. Baguio jumps it out. 6 to shoot for the guys in blue. Peter June, the familiar one-hander. Ubra. Rebound play, Simon and Romeo battling for it. It is Terence who comes out of the scrum. Abueva once again continues to fill up our stat sheet, James.
Excellent ball movement para dito sa Northern All-Stars. Calvin Abueva now with 37 points in the game.
Oh! Quick mouth over to Romeo. Bang!
And Terence Romeo lights it up. He has 24 points. Para sa
Romeo
kanyang koponan.
putting on a show, pinatutunayan niya, hindi lang sa mga kakontemporary niya kayang gawin ito. Even among the cream of the crop, the best of the best, he can still score.
Sabi nga ni Bobelga ng practice si Romeo, para nahihiya pa, nakikisama, pumapasa-pasa muna. Eh, ngayong winning time na, nakita ni Terence Romeo, I gotta do what I gotta do best.
160-148, the North with a 12-point lead. Guys in blue trying to do all they can. They go to Jimmy, who flips a pass papunta kay Baguio. PJ for 3. Oh, good. And Abueva secures yet another board. Arwin sends that one home. And Coach Alex Compton has seen enough. 162-148 is the score. 2:42 natitira dito sa Puerto, Prinsesa. Cyrus Baguio trying to do all he can to help the South inch closer. This time, Alapag locates Simon. And just like that, we got a 10-point game.
That is assist number 15 para dito kay Jimmy Alapag.
Long bomb mula kay Romeo Mintis. The South trying to mount a last-ditch stand. Last 2 minutes, atin sa atin is Smart, live more. PJ Simon strikes again.
Assist number 16.
A minute and 47 remaining. 8 ang abante ng mga nakaputi. Arwin wants to make it 11. Mintis yun. Alapag para sa board. He locates Ugnatan on the run. Pinalik pa kay Simon.
One of the best finishers when he leaks out. Peter Jun Simon nagpapakita kay Jimmy Alapag. And he gives him the basketball for the finish.
Big run para dito sa South. And they are now within 6 points. Kani-kanina lang 12 yan. 6-0 blast coming off that timeout. Alam mo,
Especially, kayang pumukol sa tres ng kabilang koponan. So as much as possible, you want to establish as much cushion.
pwede mo rin sabihin, pinakamahirap ng coach at this point of an all-star game. Eh kung sinong 5 ipapadala sa sahig dahil lahat ng 12 player nila usually closer sa mga mother team nila. Shot clock na itong mga nakaputi down to 11. Terence Romeo answers the call.
And Terence Romeo knocks it down, 27 points.
Jimmy gets it right back.
That's the captain for you, answering the call as well.
165-159. It is the North by 6. Sakto, 1 minuto natitira dito sa Puerto Prinsesa. Coach Alex Compton just told the officials basket timeout. As Abueva has 5 seconds to try and generate a shot. He misses. Hugnatan board. Pinukol kagad kay Jimmy. Will we see the stop and pop? Jimmy to Baguio, down the middle, and he finishes with a Figaro! 4-point ball game, 33 seconds to go.
This is a furious run mula sa South.
And Jimmy will end up having to give up the foul kontra dito kay Castro. With only 29 seconds remaining here, the North is trying to waste away the time. Oh, Pringle took it away but couldn't send it to a teammate. Baroka trying to hustle eto si Romeo. Terrence gets away and is fouled.
Talagang dumadagundong yung Puerto Prinsesa City Coliseum every time Romeo executes one of those sick crossovers. When he crosses, it's over. That's why it's called a crossover.
He just did it to Mark Baroka, dude.
Si Kuya yan from FEU.
The premier perimeter defender in the guard lineups. Pero he misses on that first free throw. So still a window open para kina Coach Alex Compton. He wants a timeout to advance this ball. Romeo looking to make it a 5-point lead. He completes that second free throw.
And Terrence Romeo, 30 points after scoring over 40 to sa rookies and sophomores game.
All kinds of shooters para kina Coach Alex Compton. Chan is inbounding. He's got Yap, Alapag, and Hugnatan and Asi to try to provide those picks. Delay of game warning, kinuha pa dito ni Abueva. James Yap pops out over at that right side. Long three. No, Asi couldn't handle the board. And looks like the North will be hanging on to victory here in Puerto Prinsesa.
And what an effort for the Northern All-Stars. The smaller team just used their quickness, just used their heart, and they had to run and gun to take this victory.
What performances up and down the order for the guys in the white shirts. Terrence Romeo, Jimmy Alapag hugging it out at center court. All smiles para din sa mga nakaputi.
And now it's time to know our MVP, our most valuable player, who gets 30,000 pesos from the PBA and an additional 30,000 pesos from Nickel Asia. The most valuable player of the All-Star game is from the North All-Stars, Terrence Romeo. Terrence Romeo gets 30,000 pesos from the PBA and 30,000 pesos from Nickel Asia for being the 2015 PBA All-Star Game Most Valuable Player.
What a weekend in Puerto Prinsesa. What a weekend for that young gun. Terrence Romeo, siya yung bida ng Biyernes. Kaya sabi ng iba, kasi rookie at sophomore lang yung kasabayan niya. On the big stage, with all of the biggest superstars in Philippine basketball, he gets it done once again.
Pero ito si Calvin Abueva, Terrence Romeo, all the other guys. Calvin Abueva was brilliant all-around impact, but Terrence Romeo made some key shots towards the end. Kaya naman siya yung naging MVP.
And as a consolation, the South All-Stars have bagged the dance competition.
Joe Devance gets the crown that he wants. The championship para doon sa dance-off competition.
And that will do it for us mula dito sa Puerto Prinsesa, Palawan. Sa ngalan po ng lahat ng kasama natin dito na mahigit isang linggo pumukpok para mapakita natin ang lahat ng kaganapan sa 2015 Smart PBA All-Star Weekend na to. Magumargin po, nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood. This has been a Sports 5 production of the Philippine Basketball Association.